Okay, so this is day 2 of building $1 million a month business empire, I guess you can call it, across sort of 3 or 4 different businesses and things on that side. So, quick recap. So today's, like I said, update 2, and it is the 2nd of April 2025, and it is currently 9:51 p.m. in Dubai, so UAE. That's where we are at the moment. If you're new here, well, everyone is, because this is the second update. Rough game plan and things for today is 1, Q&A. If we had any questions and answers, drop them in the comments and I'll help them out. Obviously, second video, so we have none, but drop any questions you have down below. Daily check-in, just in terms of sort of where we're going, and then business debrief on what the plan is. So, Q&A we'll skip. Daily check-in. So I've had a bit more of a think just in general about courses versus SaaS. And I think that we're probably going to build out the agency YouTube channel to sort of teach agency what we're doing. We just give away 90% of the course for free, and just funnel them all through to the SaaS, AI enabled marketing, engineering and help and things. So as there's more development on that, I'll release it. But that is my plan. I think that leverage vehicle, we can get that to $1 million USD a month itself, but at the very least we can get that to a 500k without much effort and things on that side of it. But we'll still be building the YouTube channel just for a purely ego point of view, but also really just for the networking benefit. I think that's where the most value comes from, that side of it. So that's one revelation we've had on there. And then the second thing really I've just sort of had to think about really when it comes down to it is building a good team, right? And I think I said this is the first time in a long time, I think I said I build teams and run businesses for over a decade now. This is like the first time really where I had a chance to step away and not worried that everything's going to collapse, right? Even just for an hour or something, which is good. It's obviously, if you don't have that, you're just building a prison and things on that side of it. And so you think a little bit more actually in terms of, I read a book, I can't remember if I mentioned this yesterday or not, it's called No Bullshit Change or Bullshit Change or something along those lines, right? And it goes around, having a simple task for the whole team to get behind. So obviously everyone's got, core values, which are great, and we've got 7 or so of those internally, but having that one main mission, which for us for a long time was to, be number one and build, the best marketing agency, along that side. It was a long-winded thing. And what we've done is I've just changed that, and it's literally just to be the best, right? That is our mission here, to be the best in marketing for med spas that we're working in. If we're not first, we're last. Ricky Bobby quote, if anyone knows that, it's a great film. Will Ferrell, really good stuff. And it's a big believer. I said to be the best is what we're looking for. And they mentioned a lot as well as having something to get behind, right? So to be the best was a goal to get behind, right? It's not even attainable. It's always something to push towards. But what I've done internally now is we've had a look at it to bring everyone together. So one is to be the best, but how do we measure what the best is, right? Is it, the volume of clients we have, right? So if we have the most clients, does that mean we're the best? Is it the biggest team, on that side of it? Is it a revenue number? What actually means to be the best? And the way that we're going to go about this is we're going to flip the normal system people would have on its head, really. So normally people at the top, they would put business rev at the top on that side, then they'd probably put team, and then client results would really be at the bottom, right? Everyone focuses on business revenue through the door, so pay in fulls, which I've done a lot about and things on that side of it and how I feel on that end. But what I'm going to do, and we're going to do as a team, the way that we're doing it, we've always done it, is I'm going to just flip this round. So, client results is our be all and end all, then it's team growth. And then with that all being said, the business growth should happen organically and naturally without even having to focus. So the goal that we have now as a team is, 1, to be the best, but our measurement for that. So that's like our grandiose term, right? To be the best. And then the way that we want to measure that is in pounds, because obviously so we're UK clients, is £1 million per month in client revenue on that side. So that is our goal. And the reason I've selected that as a goal doesn't mean they generate for us. I mean, like, we generate our clients £1 million revenue. Last year we generated 2.5 or 2.6 million for clients. So that was over the whole year. So 1 million a month is obviously a big push, but it's something that everyone can get involved with. So the sales team, like as in the appointment setting team, obviously they're booking appointments for our clients. We've got 15 of those at the moment, so they directly influence that number. Our client success team, We do sales coaching on how to turn these appointments into bigger bundles, so they have an impact on that. The marketing team obviously has an impact on it because they're generating leads. The sales team, in terms of us booking clients, that obviously has an impact because we generate more. And then finally, our after sales slash support also have a thing on here because they're making sure the appointments show up, or they're helping make sure things are running smoothly. So this is something where every single department can get behind this and know it has an impact. So if we're doing our daily leaderboards and things, we can say, great, we booked in X number of clients, that adds us to our goal. Or we can go through and the client success team can say, great, good job. Not only did we get 20 booked appointments at say £300 or $400, whatever, we also had a 50% upsell rate into $1,000 package. So everybody wins, and we can give that instant feedback. And this measurement then lets us know that, hey, we are the best, right? So that is what we're going to and focusing on that side. So my point of that story really is when you set something, you want something that everybody can get behind. It takes a long time actually to come up with $1 million client revenue as a goal. It sounds silly, it sounds simple, but sometimes the simplest things are the hardest ones to actually get and to find. So the reason, like I said, what I do is when you sit down, is as a leader to lead a team and things, your vision has to be clear. You need something always to be pushing towards. So like I said, for us, it's that $1 million in client revenue. We've also set a mini KPI in terms of client signups as well. So what I would say is get something big on there, and that might not be anything. It might be to have, it might be to hit a revenue goal, right? To hit a certain revenue goal, or it could be that we've got to be the best. In the book I read with No Bullshit Lead or No Bullshit Change, their main thing was to be open, right? To be open. And what does that even mean? It was just to build the most open sort of business where people could communicate freely and ideas flowed, and that's what they pushed for. For us, it's to be the best, like a bit of competition and things on that side of it, and I think it's a good measurement for us. So that's what we've settled on internally. If you don't have these already, core values and things, it's definitely something I'd recommend. We have 7. If you need any help on getting those, drop a comment. And then other than that, I would definitely recommend to set obviously that big target and things that you're going for on the end. Super straightforward, super important. Spend a day, it's worth it to rally everyone behind that. So that's really been my thinking today. A couple of wins for today really is the tech position. I mentioned hiring, that says 75% of my time is taken up by tech. We've got a really good candidate from Pakistan actually. He's sent us through an initial video breaking down his thought process on a task he's built, which was great, to be honest with you. There's nothing really that I would have changed on that video. It was really good. So that was a win. And then he also sent us through a task. We sent over a trial task that everybody else completed in around an hour and a half. He cranked out in 30 minutes. So we have an interview with him on Thursday, first round interview. We'll probably just do a first round. Won't really bother with a second round because we've obviously done the sample task already. And ideally then we'll hire him and get him onto the team, which buys me back that 75% of my time. There's one good win we've had on that side. We've also set then an internal goal in terms of new clients for us on this side. So we've said when it comes down to new clients, we're trying to hit not a fairly lofty goal, but a pretty decent goal, to be honest with you, on this side. And the one that we've set for ourselves has been 10 clients, which isn't crazy at all, but it's 10 clients by launched, signed, and live by the 15th of April. That's sort of what we've aimed for on that side. Those 10 clients, revenue-wise, in terms of what that will generate for us, pretty straightforward. So, our clients pay us because the way that we factor it, we do a retainer model, or pay a performance model, sorry, and we also keep and collect deposits. So those 10 clients should generate us, if we close them and sort of get them results, on the lower end, 1850, up to around, let me have a look, I'll tell you now on that side, it's around about, I thought so, because we just recently adjusted our pricing. So let me just make sure, around about £2,450. So that obviously then will net us between 18.5k to 24.5k, right, on that side. Now when it comes to USD, let's have a quick look. So 18,500, so that's between 24,000 USD to, and on the flip side of that then, 24,500 to 31k. So that's what our goal is, right? So adding on by the 15th of April, adding in that much revenue. Obviously, we're not going to collect all of that up front because of our payment structure and the way that we work, but we're doing okay. So yesterday we signed 1, today we signed 2. So we're at 3 out of 10 on the way there. So we've got 7 to go, and we've got a week to do it. So realistically, we're going to want to need to sign 1 per day, including weekends and things. Because that means that will bring us about the 9th, the 10th. That gives us 5 days to get them launched, which would be a squeeze. We could definitely manage that. So on these daily check-ins now, we're going to be looking to see 1, basically. If not, we're behind schedule, right? And that should then bring our client total to around 70 or so on that side, which is perfect. Now, the way that we're doing this is not through any paid ads or anything like that. It's through database reactivation, and we do that primarily through partnerships and referrals and things. So we go heavy on referrals and heavy on customer service, getting to know people, connecting with them and things to get those referrals come through. And we're big also on giving away free knowledge. Same way as this channel, sort of giving away a bit of knowledge and things. We're big on giving away free knowledge to clients. So we'll give them training resources and things on that side as well. But that is my strategy. Now, like I said, do I think we'll make that? I think yes. I mean, I've got probably 10, 20 that are really good candidates. They meet our criteria. They're in areas we don't have on that side of it. So that's probably what I will be hitting. That'll all be probably body sculpting clients because they're easiest for us to onboard. Past that point, we'll have a look at face clients and things on that side of it as well. So yeah, like I said, that should be fairly easy to do. I'll probably aim for, try and get front load them. So hopefully tomorrow we get another 2, 3 possibly on that side that we sign up and we get sorted out. I've got 3 more meetings scheduled tomorrow with clients. 1 close calls, get them on the phone. We do a small setup, sort of £100 setup, and then we sort of collect deposits and things to generate positive cash straight away on that side of it. So at the moment we're pay for performance, don't add a lot of stress onto things. After we get these 10 on, we're probably going to focus on more pay up front model, retainer and things on that side of it. But for now, 10 is the goal for where we want to get to. So that's the game plan. Like I said, we've got interviews this week. So by next week, we should ideally have the tech specialist on, which is going to make life 100 times easier and things as it comes in. It means we can automate a lot more. We can actually buy back my time, which is super important, but also buy back my team members' time on that side of it. And obviously, as well, we've set that goal now. So that, again, if you don't have a goal, I'd recommend you sit down and you create one and you go through that. Super important. Find something the whole team can get behind. Whether it is a client goal, whether it's, hey, we want to sign X number of clients, then, the marketing gets involved, the sales team gets involved, the setting team gets involved. Whether it's you want to hit a certain threshold of bookings, So what do you want to generate in one day? Whatever it might be, find something that everyone can unify behind and it gives purpose to them on that side. And yeah, that's it really for me today. Like I said, just checking in at the minute. Probably from next week, we'll start hitting growth stats in terms of where we are and the progress and things. But for now, it's just me on this channel. So give it a share, drop a comment, give us a follow and things, join on for the journey. But yeah, other than that, stay good. Catch you soon.